Do you struggle with acne scars? I certainly do. A couple of weeks ago, I did a video on the best way to get rid of a stubborn cystic pimple. I got rid of my pimple, but unfortunately it still left a little scar, as it usually does, because my Asian skin tone is more prone to post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, so I always get left with scarring after my pimple goes away. So I want to show you the most effective way to get rid of the scar. And I also just want to caveat that these are for scars that are just discolored, not for ones that are textured. So the product that we're going to use that is going to be the star of the show is the SkinCeuticals Discoloration Defense. So I absolutely love this product. This is actually one of the very few products that I've personally seen skincare results from. And it's really great for any types of discoloration. Why is it amazing? Couple of ingredients. So number one is kojic acid. So kojic acid helps inhibit the melanin that is creating some of these problems over here. It also contains tranexamic acid, which blocks melanocyte interactions that can cause skin pigmentation, and it is one of the most powerful weapons when it comes to fighting discoloration. And lastly, this also has niacinamide, which is also amazing for tone and discoloration. So normally, a cystic type of zit, which is a little bit deeper and more stubborn and harder to get rid of, would give me more intense and lasting scarring than a regular pimple, for example. So a pimple like this that took 2 weeks to go away would normally be a scar for a couple of months from my previous experience, but let's see if we can reduce the months to weeks. So other ingredient options when it comes to high levels of efficacy in lightening discoloration are number one, hydroquinone. Some of you might have heard of this. It is literally a skin bleach. There are options of products that do have this ingredient in them, but it's not one that I would recommend because it can, number one, damage your skin, and also it can have some bad effects on your overall health. Second is azelaic acid. Azelaic acid is amazing. I use an azelaic acid treatment all over my face every night. That's amazing for hyperpigmentation as well. And lastly, vitamin C, which is always just, vitamin C just helps everything. Vitamin C can also really help with any acne scars and pigmentation issues you have, but of course, as you all should be, I'm using my vitamin C serum all over my face every morning. So today I'm just gonna show you a solution that's like a little bit more targeted on top of the vitamin C that I'm using every day. So this definitely can be used as an all-over product if you have dark spots, melasma, things like that, but for the purposes of today, I'm just going to use it as a spot treatment. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the spot and then just rub it in. So next, I don't know if you've seen these before, but these are silicone scar bandages. I know you've seen probably scar gels like Mederma, other similar types of products. So these are kind of even like a step up from those gels. And what they are, they're just kind of like Band-Aid type products. You can buy them in different sizes. I buy them in these kind of like long sheets. And what I do is just cut a small little piece, kind of like almost like a little pimple patch. And then what I do is just kind of cover the area that I just treated. And I sleep like this, similar to how I sleep in pimple patches. But basically these silicone scar sheets create the most inclusive environment that you can to really speed up the healing of the skin. And so I highly recommend these. Like if you ever have a severe burn or you have surgery or something, this is probably what your dermatologist is going to recommend. So I always kind of just have some on hand for times like these. So like I said, normally this type of scar would last me months. It's not going to go away overnight, obviously, but it'll definitely reduce the amount of time that it takes to heal. So I know it's a pain to add stuff to your routine. We're all busy, we don't have time. I made a long video about this because I was just explaining everything, but this is literally like a 2-second thing. that you can add to your routine. And I do it, the longer and the more you do it, obviously, the better the results are going to be. I usually do it for like the week after I have a pimple, only if I have like a very deep cystic type of acne that I know is really going to scar for a long time. And then I call it a day and just kind of let nature take over and kind of finish the healing process, just because I'm lazy. But again, the longer you do it, the better. So yeah, actually we'll check back in a couple of weeks and see if it's lighter and how this process was. But yes, hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments.